stick. So it was like I don't know, whatever, $100 on each stick. Now I can sell it. Brian was telling me it's like at certain places you can sell them for like almost $1,200. 10 like it went up like 100% in no more than that, right? It went up like
$1,200 a stick.
yeah, and it's
got
like
32 gigabytes.
yeah. So here's the
Bro, my
game.
computer itself was like 400.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
wild,
here's the thing.
bro.
We got to find those tweakers on the street that really need it. And like, let's fucking, I'm thinking like Demolition Man, you know, meets Cyberpunk. Like, you know, it's like the guys.
Like people going and stealing RAM out of people's houses. That's honestly like,
Yeah, that's where
you
we are.
know, obviously it's a crime, but it's not like the worst idea.
That's where we are now. It's hilarious. All right, well, we're live with that. Welcome back, Skulls of Power. Don't click on the music. I don't know if that's going to crash things, but I will reinstall Windows at some point.
Oh, I feel for you.
Roll for recap, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta roll in the thing.
You.
Fucking. Who am I? I'm Seth.
15.
I can't roll, and I don't have my notes.
I'll roll for you, Tyler.
Do with that what you will. All right, thanks, Brian.
Oh, damn it.
Oh. So Booter got an 18, and two of us are tied at 15.
Booter.
It's Seth. Hardly.
Yeah.
Do I have to raw dog the recap with no notes?
No,
or-
you got an 18, Booter.
Oh, okay. good.
You're good. You're good, Booter.
Yeah, you know what? Yes.
Spencer, what did you roll?
That's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, it is my business.
Oh, man. Vic, I come back from vacation. I got to roll a recap. Here we go, baby. Fucking 5. All right. Cool. Here we go. So scratch all that.
No, it's Chris recap, so have fun.
Good.
Well, it's high in the sky because they're still in the sky, right?
Yeah.
No. Are we? No.
We're in the sky.
High winds.
Well, where are we?
We're in the sky. Oh yeah.
No,
you're right.
it's we're in the dungeon
We're in a
that's in
dungeon.
the sky.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Yeah, but it's in the sky.
How
Yeah.
do you? I mean,
Chris
when you
recap,
descend
here we
into a dungeon,
We're still in the upper sky realm.
Fair.
All right, so we started last session with the throat that swallows. I have no idea what's in my notes, but that's where we're going to start. We get to a door with some skulls, and it has something etched on there. It says, "Truth speaks when breath stops." And as we're all looking around the door, Arky walks over and says, "Oh, what the fuck's up with this?" And just bangs a chime, and the door opens. And then he looks over at the door and he rips part of the door and a skull off and finds part of a key and a healing potion. And a throat made out of white skulls. All right, we move into a number of different rooms and these massive mounds of white powder. May or may not have been cocaine. But we walk into a room filled with 10 skulls.
Yeah.
And they all have names, some of which are crossed off. One of which is crossed off to the point where you can't even barely get any letters. One was what's his name? Agoth. Can't remember Agoth.
Yeah.
One was Alund, which Seth's crossed off after talking to this being. Drake was on there.
Yeah, you had Tristal. Brook scene.
I have Bracklon.
Yeah,
That got
Bracklon,
crossed
which
off
was
for
crossed off by
Agoth.
Agoth, but Turgon did. You have Arki, you have
Mm-hmm.
Elrond, you have Loxodon, you have one mystery one with no name, you have Brock, you have Brad, and you have
You have Drake.
Drake Shakur.
Yeah. But as we were leaving, Arky crushed the skull with his name in it and found something. And because he found something in one, let's check them all. So we crushed all the skulls and found something else in one of them. Found a map fragment to a secret door and a set of thieves' tools. We cross it all. We all cross a name off the door, and a jiggly door opens. Or it jiggles, and then Turkin kicks it open. And we go through a trap tunnel, and we find a room with coffins and a giant white skull. And as we approach, skeletons and shadows appear and attack. A black knight dies, and we find a white cloak clasp worth 75 gold pieces and a skull piece with a head on it. We put the two pieces together and do a little magic, mend them together, and we put it into a doorway and open the doorway and go through the opening. We find a ghost in the white skull room. It gives me a secret. Oh, it tells us to give it a secret we've never told, and it will give us a truth we will never forget. And I think that's where we ended.
Yep.
That's it. Roll high, subscribe. So
Didn't you say
says-
was the map fragment? There was like a circular room, but you said that is not this room, or
it is
Could be.
not the map fragment that
Turgan?
Turgan got. Yeah, is not this.
It's another
It's
circular
not the,
room.
yeah, it does not look like this room. This room isn't it's got curved walls. It's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors. I'm gonna put another one. And yeah, so this ghost looks at you and he says, what do you say? Tell me a truth. Is that what he said? Chris, what did he say to you?
Give me a secret you've never told, and I'll give you a truth you will never forget.
Yeah.
So I hope everyone has spent all of this time only thinking about this one secret that you're going to give this ghost.
Yep.
All right, so Turgan, you're up.
I gotta say this in front of everyone.
It's up to you.
All
All
right,
right,
I can leave the Zoom for a moment if you need to have some alone time with Spencer.
I was gonna say, I like to pick my boogers when no one's looking.
Interesting.
I like that. That's great.
Thank you for explaining that to me.
I thought of it like in the session, and like it just stuck with it.
I'm gonna put you guys all in the room. The ghost is gonna say, I am Brother Kalen.
What?
I am Brother Kalen. For your truth, I'll give you a truth. I am Brother Kalen.
Wow,
Who the fuck is that guy?
that's That's unforgettable.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna forget that.
Write that down. Jot that on your map to where
Why
the
would
fuck
you?
we're going.
Such an unforgettable name.
That's hilarious. And welcome. I haven't seen travelers in a long time. Explorers, travelers, thieves, whatever you are.
Musicians.
Just as you say, musicians, the air seems to calm down a little bit. The room feels a little bit more comforting. And Brother Kalen is going to look over at you, Stag, and he's going to say, what do we have here? And sort of talking to the whole group, what sort of travelers do we have here? Thieves in the night? Knights of the realm?
Heroes of the skulls.
You've come to the right place for at least some knowledge and some truths.
It's what we seek.
Interesting. He's going to say to you, well, let me know if you need some information. Again, for every truth and secret you never said aloud, I'll give you a truth you can't unlearn.
Can we pick the truth? Or guide the direction of the truth that you reveal?
On a charisma to persuade him to, yes.
Hold on. Pull this up. Where the fuck is my D&D Beyond? Charisma, persuasion. Okay. Decent. A decent roll. A 30.
What truth do you have for me, traveler?
A secret?
Secret.
What secret do I have for you? And I assume it's a secret that not just something I haven't told anyone, but something that means something.
Well, I would
That
say
would-
that any secret, as long as it's a secret that you haven't told anyone, based on Turgan's information that he gave, he picks his boogers.
Boogers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he picks his boogers and you told him your name.
Yep.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
make a test that the quality of the secret is correlated with the quality of the answer.
One cool point for Chris. Okay. But I'm going to stop giving away cool points as hints and stuff because I feel like that's a giveaway. Fuck you guys.
Well, if we figure something out,
Yeah,
that's
that's true,
just saying
that's true.
we're on the right track. That's a good thing. It means we're not sitting here for 20 minutes.
True.
My talent isn't natural.
Did you remove a rib?
We don't need to talk about it now. As I put my flute away that looks very much like a rib. I made a deal with someone in the forest.
Do I know them?
You might. But we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
And they allowed me to play more beautifully than I could ever imagine.
He's going to say to you, interesting. He's going to say, Brother Kalen, hold both sides to the massive debate. and know that they are both incomplete without the proper vantage point.
About the proper what?
Vantage point.
Uh,
And then Stag is going to start wandering around the room, taking a peek at all these doors as everyone else chats with him.
Go ahead.
I mean, what did the charisma? Is that the direction you wanted? Just didn't you win a charisma check to?
To see the direction. I assume Spencer is giving me the information that's leading us in the right path that we're trying to find.
Okay.
But if there's a direction of a question, Seth. It's taking me forever to not say Stag, but Seth would want to probe the truth of how we could acquire the White Skull. But you already gave me a truth, so
Hopefully that will guide the next.
well,
That's fine.
but that
you can ask.
that's
you
if
can ask him. I'll let you guys ask him. We'll just play it out as it goes. See what happens. I know what you guys. You can tell me whatever. It's fine. Just he knows he's a knower. Arky, yeah, as just real quick, when you go around the room, Chris, and everyone will be able to see this. Each door is sort of marked with an old skull on it, like faded and like a design on each door. The one door has a faded green, another has a faded red, another blue, another gray, another black, and another
like a white
one,
gray,
another
gray.
yeah, a white one, and then there's another one that seems to be faded.
7.
There are 7.
Stag will stop in front of the green one, and just stare at it. Y'all keep chatting.
Well, while he's over there, staring at the door, I think I'm the last one in the party tonight that hasn't told the truth. So
I mean, we can tell the truth about Booter.
Could tell.
Or a secret.
What other truths have you, travelers?
okay,
Oh,
go ahead. Yeah,
if I push this button on my robot, this pops out.
So for my truth that I have not told anyone before, everyone knows how much I hate robots. Can't stand to be around them. Can't stand the thought of them. But when I'm all alone, I follow a only robots page. And yeah, so a guilty pleasure of mine, and I'm not proud of it, but
Guilty pleasure, full of sin, my friend. I see.
well, that's not good. Too far.
Well, I'll tell you a truth here. There's more than just 6 powers. The massive skull that broke apart and sent shards around the world. We all know that there are 6. There could be more, there could be less. But the 6, the prime 6, is what controls the outcome and power over the reality of our existence. But the others are unknown. For in this temple lies the white skull somewhere. And remember, the temple's always testing. Roll me an insight check, Arky.
Huh. 11.
You believe everything. You believe him. You believe his words.
I do believe I sensed that this temple held the skull since we first set foot.
You believe all the words that he's been saying.
I do.
A perception check, group.
Okay.
Stag will check to see if his door is locked or not.
$24.
Each doorknob, it seems, is made out of the same color as the skull, and that is on the door, and it looks like polished brass. It's been where the hand marks are. Where you grab it, it's shinier than like the other parts of it, so worn in almost, but made out of like
Okay.
a nice metal. What is your perception check for seeing if it's? Are you just going to grab it and push?
I'm
Or are
gonna
you
grab it
going-
and turn. Yeah, I'm gonna just see if it opens. I got a 16 on mine, but Turgan got a 24.
Door
There's.
opens. A bright green light shines from the frame, and the door opens. Arky is going to. I mean, not Arky. Kaylin is going to say to you, "Remember." And he starts fading a little bit. Remember, it's a test. Come back here if you need a breather. The door opens and it reveals this hallway. Dark hallway.
Can I go up to the doorway and just like see if I can see inside of it with dark vision, or is it magical darkness?
It's got it. Yeah, dark vision's fine.
So I can see up to 60 feet. Do I see anything from the doorway of interest?
You see that there's
Passive
another.
perception is 15.
Yeah, you see that there's another door. It's not similar to the one that we just walked through, but it is shaped in a similar sense. It doesn't seem magical, is what your perception check will say.
No, but I mean, like, do I see anything in the hallway?
Oh, no. You're trying to check for traps, or are you trying to
More like just like anything that's visible. Like, obviously, I would have to probably take a closer look for traps, but just kind of I'm looking in and I can see up to 60 feet dark vision. So, like, do I see any people in there, enemies, anything like that?
No,
As
there's just a long passageway.
Well, as you look in, I'll pat you on the shoulder and give you guidance as I ask you, what do your dwarf eyes see?
So, if I don't see anything in the first 60 feet, I'm gonna walk like 30 feet. I'm gonna roll perception or investigation rather,
Hmm.
or perception or investigation for like checking traps. What would you prefer?
You can give me a perception.
So that's a 15.
Have you stepped into the room? Yeah.
He's 30 feet in.
Yeah, 30 feet in.
Okay.
But as I'm like walking those 30 feet, I was gonna roll a perception,
Yeah, go ahead.
and I got a 15.
As you walk in, you do not see anything that seems to be troubling. You notice that the walls have a design on them full of trees, lots and lots of trees, almost moving, some sort of magic. And you do see that there's a massive plate, like a tile, huge, fills the whole room, right next to the door, right in front of the door. So like right in front of the doorway.
Okay, I go to step on it.
You click it, and you hear this noise. It's almost as if something's swinging. And air starts blowing from the cracks underneath the door. And you have clearly activated something.
Guys, I've clearly activated something.
Is it gonna kill you?
I don't know, but it's cooling me off right currently.
Huh. It's not bad.
I feel some air.
Can you push on the door while still standing on that activation plate?
I push on the door.
The door opens.
The
Actually,
door
you know what?
opened.
The door collapses, falls on the
The
ground.
door
Oh.
collapsed.
Oh. What do you see?
What do I see? I got a 15 for passive perception.
And 60 feet of night vision?
You
Dark
see
vision, yeah.
you see these pendulums, sharp, with axes going back and forth, and there's a certain rhythm to them.
Is it like, are they moving very fast, or is it like slow enough where a couple dex checks?
You look there. Some are moving fast. Some are moving slow. There are different speeds.
Athletics?
To feel so you feel that there is a rhythm to it.
Okay.
Whatever. What's your favorite? What would you like your rhythm? What song would you like to have?
Ba with the Ba by
That's it.
Kid Rock.
Bang the bang. Bah with the bah. I don't even know how. Yeah, so pretty quick. A pretty quick.
Up
pretty
jump
quick-
the buggy.
Yeah,
Ah, with the bah, the
pretty
bang.
quick pendulum swing. At the other end, there's also another. Actually, there's just an open room, dark. You can't see that far with your night vision, but there's an open room. And yeah, the pendulums swing a little bit different each one, but there is definitely a rhythm to it.
So do you want an athletics or an acrobatics?
Are you going to try to run through?
Yes.
Not
You
really
can-
high. Just put that out there if you want.
You can give me a acrobatics.
Okay. And how many rolls?
Give me 2 rolls. I'm assuming you're just going to be going straight in.
Yes. 22 on the first one, and a 23 on the second.
Nice.
All right. So you have that noise in your ears, ba da ba bang, and you're able to jump past. You think you think you understand the blade's rhythm, and so you just jump through. You hit one of the pendulums. What'd you get? No, you got a 20.
22 and a
you
23.
make it safely to the other end of the hallway. Yeah, that's it. You make it through, and then you make it through because you rolled high enough. So you get to the other end of the hallway.
Oh, that's easy. I see your rhythm. It's ba with the ba, the bang, to bang, diggy, 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 said the boogie, say up,
said up,
shiz
drop
up.
the boogie.
Can I attempt to pick up on the song that he was singing and try and dance my way through this with a performance as I'm singing the song?
Yes,
I
you
like
can.
it.
Give me a
Performance?
wisdom, so you're trying to pick up on the
Well, I'm trying to get the song, and I'm a musician, so I would try and pick up on the rhythm of the song.
okay.
Now I'd have my instrument out. I'd be playing it and like
give me
taking the steps, dancing.
Give me a wisdom check to see if you
Wisdom-based
can
performance.
is to see if you can discern the rhythm, and then you can use your performance to go through. Based on your wisdom, you'll have a disadvantage or advantage on those.
For perception?
Perception.
It's wisdom.
Yeah, or you can invest. Yeah.
Can I get assistance from Turgan? From Turgan helping me try and get the beat. He can sing it from the end. Okay, I'll just roll that perception.
Ball with the ball, the bang, the bang.
A 15.
I'll say you can get assistance on the second roll.
Advantage?
A 15 does not. That passes. It's not high enough for advantage, so you can definitely use your performance to get through.
Okay, so 2 performance rolls.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the first one is a low one. It's a 22. The second one is a little bit higher, 25.
Okay.
Some bad rolls. Oh no, it's not terrible.
I mean,
We have a plus 14.
That's hilarious. Hold on a second.
Sometimes you gotta play into the bard to try and make use of your performance in a way that you wouldn't normally use.
what's going on in there?
Sorry, work calls.
Oh, good. Oh, you just gotta move your hips to the rhythm,
Mm.
and I'll keep playing on my lute the song. His name is Turgan.
What'd you roll on your 2 performances?
It was 22 and a 25.
So you tell me how you what are you doing? You just
So the first couple, I start getting the rhythm and I give myself some spacing and I start taking a step every big beat. So I'm playing, taking a step, and then I step right in front and the blade goes right in front of me, and then I take another step and it's slowly playing, stepping through. It's dancing on the beat. And I almost get nailed about 4 or 5 times. It just goes right in front of me or right behind me.
I'm thinking what's the X-Men movie where the guys are going around the room, but it's probably a little bit gayer.
The Flash.
The Flash. Okay, so you make it through, and that room feels damp and cold. It's poorly lit. Those of you who have night vision can see mounds of sticks and dirt in it. There are 4 mounds. Arky, what are you doing?
Well, when in Rome. So I saunter down the hallway towards the pendulums, thinking about my approach. I trust my acrobatic abilities to get me through. I saw a movie one time with Catherine Zeta-Jones, and
Reading my mind. I was
Oh,
just
so you're
thinking,
gonna
like
go
an
slow.
entrapment.
You're gonna go slow.
I learned a thing or two from Miss. I think
Stag, I'm just letting you know, Stag will get aroused.
That's hilarious.
Seeing you like do those curves and shit.
yeah,
Oh, come on.
like the worm thing and like the real. That's
So-
why I was answering.
So the camera angle is on your ass. Got it. Got it. The whole time it's on your butt. Now I gotta rewatch that movie.
That's where Stag is keeping his hidden camera on.
in the background, and I appreciate that the only the only music from the real world that made its way into this fantasy world is Kid Rock.
The music
You're
slows,
welcome.
the music
You are welcome.
the music slows down into like a sexier remix version of
jazz.
Kid Rock Bada Bada. Go ahead and go ahead, Arky. Give me your two dexterity. Yeah,
Bow,
acrobatics,
chicka,
whichever
wow.
one you want.
The bow to wow.
After I stretch a little bit, I'm all limbered up. Here I go. Oh my god! I got a 1 with a plus 11, so that's a 12.
Okay, so you bend over and like try to sexy your way through it, and you get hit. Suffering
It goes
from-
the first time it goes right between the butt cheeks,
Yeah.
and then it comes back and it's a little bit deeper and hits you.
Almost like the guys are like sitting there watching, and you're like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
We spend
And-
like all slow motion, and then you zoom out of there just like in real time.
There's no lasers. There's just pendulums swinging the roof. You're going through this real sexy.
Hopping around on the floor.
The very first pendulum hits you, and you're gonna take 8 slashing damage. And you're
Right.
gonna,
One cool point for going with the bit.
This didn't happen in the movie. Ugh. All right. I roll my second.
Yep.
Thank Christ. Oh, I don't know. That's 21.
So you advance. And you make it clear. So you take a hit,
Okay.
a sexy hit.
I limp into the room to join my friends with
Oh,
my right ass cheek. Actually, holding both of them.
oh, come here. You'll be all right.
That's very funny.
You'll be quite all right.
Let me put it up. You took your damage.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, but I know you'd
we just play
rather.
the honor system is like
I know you'd rather Booter touch you and heal you.
this room exhales as when you get to it, and there's damp air inside. The roots push through stone like veins through skin, and there's natural looking mounds of branches and mold, piles of them. Yeah, I've circled them with the red. There's 4 of them. About
Well, mold like mold
grass,
like
cut up roots.
okay.
It smells like old bark. And the ground feels moist and almost wet. The stone that you were walking on sort of disappears as you walk in. It's filled with mud. Growth and decay is what you smell, pretty much.
Are we in the forest temple?
Smells delicious. Smells like food. Like
Are you
returning.
one of
to
them vegan types?
You see Seth start to walk out a little aimlessly in there. It feels like home.
I agree. I feel closer to nature than
Oh,
felt since being finding myself here in the sky realm.
I will slowly pull out the green skull, crystal skull, and look at it. I sure could use your guidance right now. We'll have plenty of time where we'll get you and me. I'll put it back away. And Stag will go up, or Seth. Seth will go up towards this first pile and poke it with his pimp cane.
Everyone roll initiative.
You're welcome. Get my advantage.
Oh, why does everyone get two?
Because we have weapons. Oh, he has danger sense. That means
Yeah.
he gets advantage on initiative. I have a weapon that lets me get advantage on my initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's like a feat.
23.
All right.
I got a 14.
All right. So who got 23? Arky? And Turgan, what'd you get?
24?
And Seth Hartley?
14. Spencer, you know the whole reason I made it his name Seth is so you had to say the word Seth.
Say that's great, Chris. Okay. So each shambling mound is going to go at a separate time. And there's going to be red. I'm just going to color them a little bit. Brown,
Oh, red, gold, and green.
yellow, and green. And they're going to stand up.
Oh, hello, friends. You look beautiful today.
And one of the mounds does not move. Turgan, you're up. You see these three monsters jump up. You are familiar with shambling mounds. I would say, right? Like you've heard of them in your mythology. Well, you've probably come across them in your travels.
I believe we've fought them before.
Oh yeah, yes.
You did.
Yes, you did. So you know about them.
Yeah.
Archie, you would also know about them
Hmm.
from your wilderness experiences and also, your only
Did
robots.
did tabletop get disconnected?
No, I'm so good.
I can't find Big Spence.
Expenses right there waiting for you.
That's okay.
I got booted and then whatever. Just
It's possible
I'm
that
gonna
it's
go.
about to crash.
There's one that's within your running range.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna attack that one.
The black.
Closest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop a rage,
Okay.
and then I am going to charge it with my great axe, double attack. 16 and 23 to hit.
Yep.
They both hit.
Yeah.
Nice. 9 plus 15 is a 24 for that damage, and then I drive it in with a shoulder attack, a 19 to hit, and that is an additional 9 damage. So that's looking like 33 damage.
Okay.
Dang. There's my barbarian.
Arky, you're up.
Acid splash.
Yeah.
Don't tempt him.
Splash him.
It is there's splashing involved. Um, uh, I'm going to roll it. They're all relative. They're all close to each other, right? So I can get right
Yeah, you can get right in the middle if you like.
in the middle there
hmm
and cast Freedom of the Waves.
Oh shit.
I conjure a deluge of seawater in a 15-foot radius, 10-foot tall cylinder. Actually, sorry. I'm just gonna like do that for a little farther back. I'll put it right there in the middle though, where
Okay.
I was. Each creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw against your spell save DC or take 2d8 bludgeoning damage and
What's
fall.
the size? What's the radius?
15
Okay.
foot.
Okay. You'll hit all three. Seth, you're gonna see this like crazy thing happen. What is it that you're doing? Like describe it. Describe what it is that I'm.
It's a 15-foot wide, 10-foot tall cylinder of tidal wave whirlpool
Okay.
water.
And what do I have to beat?
Must succeed on a strength saving throw against my spell save.
Okay.
Is that a DC? That's I think it's only 11. Strength 11.
All right. Okay. So +4. So 1 is going to get a 22. 2 is going to get a 9, and 3 is going to get a 21.
Nice.
So
The
One
9
one
the
of
9
them
fails.
2d8.
one of them takes 2d8.
Yeah.
Of force damage, or what is it?
Blood. I think it's bludgeoning and fall prone.
Okay. He falls prone. He's going to be flipped up, and you roll the damage.
But 11.
Okay. And on a save, it's not like half damage or anything.
Not that it says.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Half damage?
No.
Nothing? Okay.
So-
Yeah.
And as I was just on, I just say just on the outside of the spells area because I was just within this spell's radius. I vanish into the water spout and teleport behind the two remaining mouths.
Okay. I'll put you over here.
They lose track of me.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
All right. So they don't know where you are. Okay. So Shambling Mound 1 is going to attack Turgan right in his face. I just don't like this. I can't click the button, but we'll do it. Makes 3 charged tendril attacks.
I pop my
Um,
wings.
Ooh.
I just have to say it, and then so. I get +5 AC. So
Shit. Good luck. Good luck.
try
hitting
me,
you.
bro.
All right. Does a 16 + 7? Does a 23 hit you?
Fucking A, man. Yeah,
Nice. Suck.
you won over.
That's right. Fuck around. So you're going to take 2d4 bludgeoning damage. That's going to be 7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah.
Resistance to
I'm
bludgeoning.
sorry. It's 7 lightning damage, and you're going to get 1d6 + 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So that's 6 bludgeoning damage. So half that.
That
I
goes
guess.
down to 3.
And then you're going to get 7 lightning damage.
So 10. Okay.
And you are a medium or small creature. So the shambling mound pulls the target 5 feet straight toward it. It is going to attack you again. This one probably not this one does not hit you. It misses. It was an 11. And then the third one is going to be a 20. That misses you too, right?
Yeah, I believe so because of his wings.
Yeah. And then this guy's going to come over. He's going to walk over. Archie, you're right behind him?
Yeah, I'm kind of like hiding behind the prone one.
Okay. He's going to walk over to Seth, and he's going to hit Seth with
No,
a
he's not.
with 2 attacks.
No,
Does a 21 hit you?
I don't want it to.
That's too bad.
Well, what? All right, give it to me.
Go ahead.
Oh no, that's okay. You can give it to me.
How's a 7 bludgeoning and and you know it's coming. A 6
Lightning.
a 6 lightning.
So it's 13.
Yep. And then another one
Yep.
of a 19.
And they only get, from seeing them attack Turgan, would I know they only get 2 attacks?
No, they get 3 attacks.
Okay, I'll take that one then too.
That is a wow, you got lucky in that one. 5 bludgeoning
Okay,
and another lucky fucking roll and 4 lightning.
so
And
9.
then his last one,
Okay.
He's going to swap it out for engulf. So it's a strength saving throw. 1 medium or small creature within 5 feet.
Oh,
Failure. So he pulls you. You're up in it.
a strength saving throw.
Yeah, DC 15.
Okay, I have a ability that I'm gonna use. It is called Favored by the Gods. I can add 2d4 to this roll.
Okay.
Okay. Depending on how good this is, I don't know why I have that on. So hold on. I have something else on. Ignore. Let me see. So what was that roll? So that was a 10. I have 10 plus 2d4. So 10 plus 4. So that's what it was. Fuck me. 14. I assume that doesn't save.
That fails. The target is pulled into the shambling mound's space, and you are grappled in. Well, you're grappled with it until the grapple ends. The target is blind and restrained, and it takes 3d6 lightning damage at the start of each of its turns. When the shambling mound moves, the grapple target moves with it.
Okay.
So you're with this dude.
I'm in the yellow guy.
It is the other guy's prone, and it is Turgan's turn. No, it's Turgan's turn.
All right. How does the guy look like that I'm attacking?
Chris, did we skip your turn?
I don't know. I think so. I have
so you're
14. I don't know.
Yeah, you're up. Sorry.
All right, roll me damage because I'm inside of this guy.
Yeah, I want to get you your damage. That's why. I love having a lot of dice.
So I'm bottom of the order.
Yeah, you're bottom bitch.
Okay.
That is going to be 8 lightning damage.
Okay. It's marked. All right, and so I am restrained inside of this thing, you said?
Yes, you're grappled. You are blind, you're grappled, you're blind, and restrained.
I am, okay.
Those are the conditions you have.
Okay. I don't have an escape. So he is going to panic, inflict wounds. It's disadvantage because I'm restrained and blind.
Yep.
So I'm still gonna make this attack. Nope, not good. Does it, I assume a 12 misses?
You can try to get out.
Oh, he would have been
you're grappled.
panicking,
Yeah. Okay. Go
casting a
ahead.
spell. Does a 12 miss him?
Yes.
That's all right. That's my turn.
Sucker. Turgan, you're up. You see Seth just disappear.
I'm gonna jump at them. At the guy
Nice.
that has Seth. And attack him.
So if you're going, so then this guy's going to have an attack of opportunity on you, and he will roll.
Oh, it's not this.
They're
Oh.
next to each other.
Hmm? I guess as you're not moving, the rules master over here. Would that technically? Yeah. All right, Turgan, go ahead. It's over powerful encounter anyway. Or is it? I mean, Turgan is a fucking.
Oh, wow.
animal.
I got a nat 1 and a 20 on the 2 attacks. That's insane.
Okay, you.
Let's do like 20
fucking-
first.
You swing and you miss, and a booger comes out, and everyone remembers that you pick your nose. Everyone has like the shambling mounds. A little bit of him opens up, and like Chris is like, hell, and he sees like a booger fall out of your nose.
Ew.
Arky is like in the back of the room, like hiding stuff. He's like, what the fuck? And you swing, you miss, and you'll have you're gonna have disadvantage on your second attack. You keep that 20 though, just in case.
So he gets to keep the 20 just to lose it.
Yeah.
Damn. So is there no attack damage
There's no attack damage with a 1.
with the 1? Okay,
Yeah.
but then the 20 doesn't
Well,
work.
you roll another one. You know, this is because you roll 2 attacks, right?
Yes.
The first attack you miss, and you boogered on your face, and it causes you a little bit of discomfort, and so you'll have your second attack have disadvantage. You keep your 20, just in case there's a 21 or whatever.
So then
No,
do I just roll damage once or twice?
No, you have to roll another attack
Yeah.
roll, and you pick the
Oh.
lowered roll. So you get to lose
Okay.
that nat 20
Yeah,
for a 28.
it's for a 28.
but you'll keep your damage if you hit it, if that's what you're asking.
No, he still gets regular damage because it's not a crit.
Ooh, yeah, true. What was your next
So-
attack?
So then 18 damage plus, and then I do a shoulder bash
Okay.
with another 9.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Arky, you're up.
Okay. I might need some help with the rules here. So I creep up behind prone mound and prepare my daggers. I think I can do 2 attacks. Right?
Yeah.
I have attack for action 2.
Yeah.
And then I do them. Okay, so and sorry, there's this thing, and I have this thing called Nick, and it says when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action. What does that mean?
So it means you get a second attack.
Don't I already have a second attack?
But that would be so if you do 2, say, like short sword attacks, and you'd be able to get a bonus action to a fighting attack. then that property would mean you'd be able to get that third attack as part of your main action, and still have something else to use as for your bonus action.
Okay.
So you get like you get 2 short swords and a dagger attack for your action, and then a bonus, but you couldn't do a bonus action attack because that bonus action attack is done for free within your action.
So you don't get a bonus action. You can use neck and you'll get a third attack essentially as
Okay.
your
And
bonus action.
You can do another bonus action that's not that attack.
Okay. So with my 2 daggers are sorry. I attack with the dagger. What do I do for that again?
Roll hit the attack.
It's
roll
your
the hit.
normal attack.
Yeah,
You're to hit.
Okay, sorry. So that was an 18.
that hits.
A dagger, offhanded dagger is a
It was a
D4.
25.
What'd you get?
A 25.
That hits.
And I accidentally rolled the 1d4 plus 3. Where is it?
What is that? And which one are you
Uh,
attacking? The one that's prone?
Prone one.
Okay.
So that's 7 damage on that one.
Okay.
And along with that, I can activate Colossus Slayer, which is once per turn when you hit a creature that's missing any of its HP. That one's missing HP already,
Mhm.
right? The weapon deals an extra 1d8. So
Okay.
Nice.
a 7, that's a 5.
Okay.
Okay. And that was just 1. And then I have my second attack. It's 24
That hits.
for 7.
Okay.
And then I'll use my third.
Your nick attack.
Yeah, my neck attack. Which is a 9.
That
To
does
hit.
not hit. Denied.
Denied.
This guy's gonna flip up. And he's gonna attack you, Arky, for 3 attacks. The first one is a 25. I assume that hits you. 1d6 plus 4. That's 10 bludgeoning damage plus 2d4 lightning damage, which is going to be 6 lightning damage.
So 16.
So 16, yeah. And he pulls you 5 feet closer. And then he's going to attack you again with a 26 bludgeoning attack. That hits. And that's going to be d6 plus 4. It's 6 bludgeoning damage plus. So 7. That's 13 damage to you. And the third attack, he's going to try to engulf you. And you need to do a saving throw, strength saving throw, DC 15, or you're going to be engulfed.
19.
You pass.
Good.
So he tries to grab you, and it misses. You see lightning radiate through his body. It is the second one now. Turgan. Same or first one, whatever. He's just going to attack you with 3 straight up attacks. A 16 does not hit you.
Nope.
That does not hit you either. But a 26 does.
Yes.
All right. 1d6 plus 4. That's a 5 bludgeoning. God damn it. And you'll take 7 lightning damage. So 5 bludgeoning, 7 lightning. So we'll call it 10.
12.
Yeah, 12. And the third one, again, he's going to attack you. That one misses. 26 hits you. Well, 26 is, yes. So that's 10 bludgeoning. So that's 5 bludgeoning to you. And then 4 more. So it's 9 lightning damage, or 9 damage to you. And the third attack does not hit. What's your AC right now?
17.
Yeah.
I only have increased AC when I use the
Yeah.
wings.
And it's now Seth.
Roll me damage. I'm inside. Started my
Is that
turn
3?
since I'm
Is
in.
that 3? Do I do 3? I did 1. I get Arky. I did, and then that, and then
I think it's still this third guy's turn because you just had, I think, the second. But
yeah. So Arky, the other guy's going to attack you. That's wait. Arky, did I already attack you? Yeah, I already attacked you. So Turgan, 20. Sorry, 19 hits you. 1d6. Well, this is just. I wish I could click this. That's going to be 2 bludgeoning and 6 lightning. Next one, that does not hit you. An 11, and then a 20 hits you. So that's another 7 bludgeoning. So 4 bludgeoning or 3 bludgeoning, and then 6 lightning. Now it's your turn, Seth. Roll for damage, 3d6. These guys are fucking you up. That's 11 lightning damage to you.
okay, I'm gonna attempt to try and wiggle my way out of here.
Okay.
What do I have to roll to try and
A
escape?
DC 14 strength.
Strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I use athletics?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. I fail.
Nice.
I'm stuck in here. That's my turn.
Sucko. Turgan, you're up.
I'm gonna try to continue getting Seth out by attacking the creature. Jesus Christ! I got another one. Like I obviously I get a 13. I get a 13 and a 16, but like it's a nat 1. I
Yeah.
don't know if you
That's
fully
fine.
penalized the.
That's still a hit. You still hit him. You got more boogers coming out. But his AC is he's a 15. I'll let you hit him.
So one of them hits
Okay.
with 9 damage on the first. They're the one attack, and
Okay.
then shoulder bash,
Ooh,
16 hit.
still hits.
Yep, and another 9 damage.
And this is the one with Seth?
Yeah, I'm trying to like get him out.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You see that he's thinning with each hit. Seth, you're going to have advantage on your next turn to remove yourself if you want. Go ahead, Turgan.
Wait, why Turgan?
I mean, that was your turn?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Arky, you're up.
Okay. Where am I? Is one of these creatures looking
The
less-
one with Seth in it is looking not as good as the others.
Um, So I have I guess I'll use the longbow, or sorry, yeah, I'll use a longbow, my longbow, oath bow. I look at the mound with Seth in it and whisper sweet defeat to my enemies, swift death to you who have wronged me. I make the mound my sworn enemy. Which allows me to have advantage on my attack roll.
Okay.
Okay. What's that mean? I could do it twice?
You have advantage. You
The
roll
higher
twice. You can take the higher roll. You get a cool point for that role play.
Okay. Oh. So that's a 12 and a 12.
That's it.
I got a 12 to hit. That's
That does not hit.
okay. I have a second attack. And I will use it on the same attack. So 2 more. 21 or I could have done that earlier. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 hits.
Okay. So it does 9 piercing. And because you are my sworn enemy, you take an additional 3d6. Ten.
And this is the yeah. All right. Okay. So that
Extra
guy next,
damage
right
from
next
the
to you is getting.
enemy on the hit that I made.
He is. He's also looking. He starts to fall apart a little bit. Shambling Mound 2, which is the one that you were just hitting. He's going to attack you 3 times. This guy's boring. There's a
Who are you talking
15.
to?
There's a 15 hit you. You, Arky.
Okay, and one of my traits is I should have used this prior, but one of my traits is I should have said this. Defensive tactics.
Yeah.
Which is multi-attack defense. When a creature hits you with an attack, the creature has disadvantage on all other attacks against you.
Oh shit. Okay.
2 follow-ups will be at disadvantage. But how do I know? What do I
That
do?
was a 15 that I tried to attack and hit you with.
No, the 15 is legit. The 2
Yeah,
follow.
so the next one. So all right, you take your damage first, and that's going to be
Well,
1d6.
I
So
don't know if I. How do I know if I get hit with both of 15?
What's your armor class?
Your armor
15.
class is a.
It's 15.
Oh, meets it.
Oh, you get hit. Meets
you
it,
get
beats
hit.
it.
So that's 10 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 3 lightning damage. So 13. And then the next 2 I get disadvantage with. So that one is not going to hit you. 13 does not hit you. And come on, that yeah. A 17 hits. 17 hits you. So that's 7 bludgeoning and 8 lightning.
I'm dead.
You're dead?
You're down.
I only have 4 points at that point, and you hit me with 7 plus 8, so
15.
overkilled me.
So you're down and you're going to start taking death saves.
Oh, on his turn.
Or on your turn. So you're prone. And you have pretty much 0 health. Shambling Mound 3. He's gonna have he's gonna roll a Turgan. That hits you with a nat 20. Jesus. 5 bludgeoning damage and 5 lightning damage. And he's gonna try to engulf you, and he misses with a 12. And then I guess he'll try to hit you one more time with a 11. Does an 11 hit you? No. That's a whiff. And then the other guy, Jesus Christ, now we got a little low. So 12 misses. Does an 18 hit you? Yes. So 5 bludgeoning damage to Turgan. I'll keep track. 10. So that's 10 lightning damage total. And then I think that was it. That's the Shambling Mounds. 2 of them are looking like they have holes and you can see through them. The other one seems to be not as bad. That's the green one. Seth, you're up.
Roll me damage.
You're feeling wind and air coming through it. Rolling your damage right now. That is 11 lightning damage.
Alrighty. Still alive. But I'm going to look through one of those holes. And would I be able to see Arky on the ground? Since he has been attacked and
Yes.
attacking in that. Okay. All right. And you said because of Turgan, I would have advantage trying to get myself out of here.
Yes.
Okay. So as I'm attempting to pull myself out, I am going to start singing a little song to give me some motivation. I can see clearly now, the sparks are gone. I can see all the branches in my way. And I'm going to cast Healing Word. Fuck yes, I got a flaccid 20 on this. I'm going to cast Healing Word for Arky. And give Arky minimum 5 hit points of healing.
Okay.
You are alive, Arky. And my flaccid 20 gets me out of there.
Yes.
I'm right next to Turgan. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's my turn.
That's hilarious. It's Turgan's turn. But I think we know what he'd do.
You just smash on the damage one.
Yeah. You want to roll for him?
Sure. This is his first attack. No, I don't want to roll for him.
All right.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
At least it wasn't a nat 1. His second attack was better. Was a 16.
That'll hit.
And then oh, there you are. Sorry. You're back. You roll for you. Don't let me roll for you.
I attacked you. I took your damage off. It was only like
Okay.
7.
Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
No worries.
Oh, you roll for yourself, not me.
Seth is out, and then your friend Arky is prone, and he has 0 hit
But I have
points.
5 HP.
Oh, 5 HP. So you're prone but healed.
Oh shit! Now the fun begins. So how many enemies are dead?
None,
0.
None, but 2 of them are looking pretty, like you can see through them. The twigs and shit have fallen off of them.
All right, I'm gonna go for the one that has Seth. Is Seth still inside of one?
I just climbed out singing. I can see clearly now. The sparks are gone.
All right, so I'm gonna go and freak out and hit the nearest one, and that is a 25 and a 24 to hit. And that is all right. A lot of damage. 13 plus stupid dice disappear. 19. So that is a 32 with the axe.
32
And
damage.
32 damage. Yes,
To
sir.
the-
It's in the,
are you
it's
targeting? You're
it's in the
targeting.
log.
You're targeting the one that you were hitting. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
This
With
guy
another
looks like a fucking
another
twig.
10 damage. Another 10 damage.
Okay. Describe your kill.
I see my buddy Seth go down singing a song, and I freak out, and I kind of just do like a Tasmanian devil spin with my 2 swipes, and then dive right into it. Like Elmo going into a cocaine pile.
Okay. Erupts.
I got out.
and
I
it
got out
feels
just in
dry.
time.
Or maybe you want to go in, you sick fuck. Okay. Do you have another attack? I'll let you use that because you're right close to the other guy.
No, like
All right.
I took out my anger on the one.
Arky, you're up. You can use your movement to get up because you're prone, and then do whatever you want.
And then I have a regular turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So I use my movement to get up.
It's half your movement to stand.
Okay.
Half your movement, my bad. I think we have Chris.
I like it.
Rules-
All
rules
up in them still, so I think it's fine. And what's the condition of the two? The black one and the
The one in front of you seems fucked up, and the black one seems to be not as fucked up.
Okay. I cast Ensnaring Strike. That's a spell. As you hit the target, grasping binds appear on it, and it makes a strength saving throw. A large, a strength saving throw.
What is it?
You still have to hit him with an attack first, I think.
Oh, I have to attack first.
What are you doing in Snaring Strike?
Yeah, but if I have to attack,
Yeah.
That's- it was a
Your spell attack modifier is a +3.
yeah. You have to do a strength 11.
That is a 6+. I don't think that makes it 4.
What'd
That's
you say?
10. You got a 10. You motherfucker.
Okay, so on a failed save, the target has the restrained condition until the spell ends. While restrained, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns. So
Wow.
just 1d6.
So he's restrained.
Yeah, and while
does he
he's
does he
restrained,
take damage now?
yes, well, it says effect 3d6.
Yeah, roll 3d6. Or click it.
14.
Wow. All right, he's looking pretty hollowed out. Okay, and he's restrained. It is the start of his turn, and he's going to take what?
1d6.
Roll it.
Three.
This guy looks like a twig with a piece of moss on it. But still going. He is going to try to break free of your restraint. What's the saving throw? Is it an 11?
Yeah.
He rolls a 19, so he breaks free. That will be his turn. The other guy is going to attack Turgan for 3. That is a 18. Do you have the wings out or no? Right?
I do now.
Oh, fuck! I shouldn't have said anything. God damn it. So that misses. A 24.
That hits.
So that's 8 bludgeoning damage. So 4 bludgeoning damage and 4 lightning damage. And the last one, come on, baby. Fuck. I got a 2. That's the worst roll in the game, I think. 2 is the worst thing that's ever happened. That's his turn. Turgan, you're up. This does not look good for these guys.
Well, what about
Oh,
Seth.
sorry, Seth, you're up. You can have some vengeance here.
No, you're good. Seth is going to be behind Turgan. He's going to
Yeah.
have some distance, so he's going to back away from these creatures and see that one moving towards Arky. So I'm not wasting another spell slot on him. Fuck you. and I'm gonna cast a firebolt at the one that's almost dead attacking Arky.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so that's going to be 14 fire damage.
That he erupts. Even though he has resistance to fire, that is not enough. And
He has
bursts-
resistance to fire.
And he
He's
bursts
made of
into flame.
fucking wood.
Well, he's made the electricity is what.
Hmm.
Okay. Cool. Turgan, you're up now.
All right.
Same old.
I'm gonna finish off
Yeah.
this last guy. Oh my god, another fucking nat 1.
Boogers just fucking flying everywhere. Just disgusting.
I gotta pre-pick my nose before a battle now.
I'm gonna make that nat 1 come back to you later. With a negative mechanics.
You mean what? And what about this nat 1?
You rolled another nat
Ridiculous.
1?
Yeah.
Oh no, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have rolled that. I meant to hit the damage. Sorry.
Wait, you got that nat 1 out of the way.
Yeah. All right. So
There's just snot
10
and shit all over his
damage.
face.
10
Yeah.
damage for that one, plus a 22 to hit. So another 8 damage. So 18 total.
Shit. He's not looking good at all. His arms fall off. He's looking like a choked out tree. Arky, you're up.
Right. I'll make this guy my sworn enemy. Since my prior sworn enemy has died, I can choose a new one. I take a bow shot at him. 21.
That hits.
For 9 plus 3d6. 9, so 18 total.
And this thing just keels over into a pile of dirt. The fourth, as you guys are exhausted, maybe not Turgan, but shocked, the room seems to grow quiet when you hear this movement, and the dirt in the last pile of dirt seems to be move and fall as if it's falling through something, and you realize that there's a hole in the floor leading to another area.
I'll poke the leaves and twigs clear to better see the edge of the hole as I get closer.
You see.
Go
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I approach the edge and light my torch and drop it into the hole.
You see that there are floating lights, and it looks like there are some branches in the ground, or growing from the walls. It's a tight, about a 15-foot by 15-foot circular hole.
Gonna see the bottom where my torch lands.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet down. You don't see. Give me your investigation.
$19.
Doesn't seem like there's any immediate danger there to you. It seems like a calm, soft room, and these branches have a floating, there's one floating light glowing from a branch.
Okay. I remember I saw this movie once with Catherine Zeta-Jones, and I do a backflip off the side of the hole, intending to swing from branch to branch down to the bottom.
You see clearly in front of you that this branch is holding a glowing seed, what looks like to be a glowing seed. And you are all going to hear a voice, like an old Treebeard from Lord of the Rings. It's going to say to you, to give is to lose, to take is to change, to choose together is to reveal yourself. The forest does not punish, it remembers.
Can you
Forest.
repeat that?
A little
Yeah, I got
to
lost.
give so there's a floating seed right dancing right in front of Archie's face with a branch lingering right in front of him. To give is to lose, to take is to change, to choose together is to reveal yourself. The forest does not punish, it remembers.
All right. So what is after to take is to change?
To choose together is to reveal yourself. You can ask him as many times as you want. I'll repeat it because it's just gonna the sound of the tree end is gonna be repeating itself.
To choose together is to reveal yourself. Then what is the last line?
The forest does not punish; it remembers.
Okay.
I peer up out of the hole and say, anyone else hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm more confused.
To give is to lose. To take is to change. To choose together is to reveal yourself. Is this about choosing to go down the hole?
Or I can take the seed if we all choose that that's a good decision. I don't know.
How far down does this hole look like it goes?
That's all I
20,
like.
20 feet, and it's almost a cylinder. It's like 20 feet, 15 by 15, and there's one branch sticking out from the walls, holding this seed.
Let's see what's down the hole. Take the
I jump in.
So there's the hole is where the branch is. There's nothing else.
Like the only thing in the hole is the branch.
Is the branch holding out the seed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, just get the seed then.
Okay, so I'm already down here. I'll just pluck it off and climb back out with the seed.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You have a glowing seed item. This area that you're looking in seems to be vacant. No longer, the air isn't flowing. The pendulums have stopped swinging.
All right. We got a bunch of other doors to get through. Let's hurry on back. Maybe that Ghost will have some more information about the seed.
As we head back towards the main room, I ask Seth, "How's that Phoenix egg doing?"
It's cozy and it's oven mitt. We only have like another 10 hours of oven mitt time before it disintegrates. So the sooner we get through this, the better.
How long? What's the incubation period for a Phoenix egg?
It's. I think we calculated that we might need like 4 days. I have it written somewhere.
How many days is it?
Like maybe one.
What really?
Four days to hatch.
Go.
And that was
Like 4 sessions ago.
Yeah. We do take a long rest after we got the egg. At least one long rest.
We went through that whole like Chinese village and the debate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're trying to figure out how many days?
Yeah.
Well, how long it's been since we collected the egg? It's been at least 1 day.
It's been at least a day and a long rest, right?
Well, we've had one long rest, so it's not been 2 days.
So one day.
It's like a day and a half.
Yeah.
And the oven mitt will get us through the next long rest, I think. And then
Yes.
after the next long rest, it's done, and we need to do something with it for 2 days. So that's how the egg's doing.
Thank you. Thank you for being such a good mother.
Well, it's probably just gonna try and kill us and run away, but that's birds for you. Birds are assholes.
As you walk through the door back into the main skull, the skull hub room, Kalen is going to say, "Oh, welcome, travelers." Like in any fucking Diablo game, welcome, travelers.
Deckard Cain.
You survived one of the tests. Congratulations. He's gonna say to you, "What did you find? What did you hear? Any truths to be told? Any secrets?"
We did hear one truth. There's something. It's to give is to lose. To take is to change. To choose together is to reveal yourself. The forest does not punish, it rewards.
What did you find there?
I pull out the glowing egg and show it, the glowing seed and show it to him.
That's a powerful.
You'll whip it out of your pants.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell you that that is a seed from the earth, and it carries with it obviously some magic abilities. And he's going to tell you that
Speak up.
he's going to tell you that it carries with it the strength of a green dragon.
Green dragon.
He's also going to tell you that this area here, this temple, is one that tests. If you'd like to take a breather, a rest, you may. You have a long ways to go.
Yes.
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 Yes, please.
And he is going to. You're allowed to take a rest in this room.
A short or a long rest? Short rest?
I need I got 5 health.
Yeah.
Oops. I don't know.
I'm down to 22.
Yes, you can take a long rest, but we'll have to roll for an encounter.
Well, do you guys want to only take a short rest now?
You guys decide because I don't know. I don't know.
I'm okay for a short rest. Short rest is health that you can roll to get some health back. Certain abilities.
Yeah.
If they say short rest, but most of the time it's just mainly health.
Yeah. I'm only really
The-
health. Like I don't know.
yeah, then let's do a short rest and we can keep pushing on the timeline. All right, so just a short rest. I'm going to do a fuck ton of health, as we all are doing. Let me do one. All right, so it's a 4. Let me do it this way.
How much do we roll for? Your hit die?
Yeah, I'm rolling my hit dice. Oh, okay. Actually, I can do this. Automatically apply healing. Take my short rest.
I'm not finding my hit die on. Oh, it's a D12.
Oh, it didn't do it. Oh,
9. I heal for 9.
4 plus 3 didn't do my hit dice. It's terrible. Plus 10.
How does this work? So I click short rest and then
So do you see
boxes.
a number of different dice? A number of should see ranger, and then hit die 1d10 plus whatever your Constitution modifier is. You can roll however many that total is, however many of that numbers of d10s plus your con mod that you get to add to your current hit points.
If I just
So if
pull up those boxes, will it do it for me?
theoretically yes, but it doesn't work for me that way. I don't know why.
So
I just do it manually each one. So it's there.
it worked for me.
Oh, I'm probably hitting the wrong button.
I got
Well, fuck me then. Let me hit the right button. Oh,
click all the boxes.
no.
And put the box under that.
Oh, then take the short rest.
No, like when you click the box, when you fill up the boxes, doesn't another box appear under it with a little heart?
No. It's just not.
That's weird.
Oh, that is weird. That is annoying.
You have automatically apply healing to it.
Yeah.
I have that hit. I'm just doing it manually because I don't know why it's not working. It might be something else I have going on. Okay.
And Brian, what'd you get on your healing?
I got 52.
You healed? Oh, you healed 252?
No, I got 52 healing, so I'm fully healed because I only have 54 hit points.
Maybe it's because I'm logged in as you. I'm on your screen. Maybe it's not allowing the share.
What?
Maybe it's not allowing the share or something. Could you not add your healing back?
Yeah, no, I have it healed me. It did it all. automatically. It should. Now I have 54. 54.
Oh, I have to read. Yeah, all right.
Plus 5. Oh, let's go one more. Oh, terrible. Plus 3. I'm using all of my hit dice.
So, Bryant, you can finish a long rest in 4 hours if you spend those hours in a trance-like meditation,
I saw that, and I don't need to sleep.
during which you can retain consciousness.
But is it-
I will let
that-
you spend your meditative if you'd like. Do you have an item you can attune with, or do you want to focus on this egg to see what it is, or not the egg, the seed? I'll let you try to understand the items. Moving forward in the game, I'd like to try to, when I give you a magic item, I think I'd like to for you guys to try to figure out what it is besides.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So that I'll let you.
during the rest, I pull out the seed and
Okay. As you rest, you see little. You can almost see small little flying dragon inside the seed. It's like the seed is going to be like a size of a coin, like a nut, like a walnut. Let's say that goes with the Celtic angle of this adventure, which no one's picked up on. The acorn. The acorn grows into the tree, the tree father from Zelda type thing. Anyway, when you're looking into it, you see a green dragon, some sort of, and you feel like with this particular seed, if you use it correctly, it's going to allow you to perhaps use the power of a green dragon for 2 turns. So with this seed, your ability will be to essentially transform yourself into a young green dragon for 2 turns. And I will send, you can just look up young green dragon. It's got poison.
Okay.
It's got, so you can choose that. You don't have to, but you can choose that.
And that uses the
You'll gain all the properties, and that seed will end.
that completely uses up the seed.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Mm-hmm. You can't mend it, Chris. That's what you're trying to say.
I'm just getting clarification.
so before take our rest, I dig a small. Oh, I guess we're still in this. We're still inside, right? So I can't really try to plant this thing.
Yeah, you've got 4 hours because you're with Cardigan. Or the other guys are sleeping, and you're just staring at this guy, staring at you, talking truths and secrets.
Yeah. I asked, well, I was like, well, while I got you here, any advice for growing the seed?
Give me a secret you haven't told, and I'll tell you the truth.
Oh. Earlier when we were fighting those mounds and I used ensnaring strike, it said that a larger creature has advantage on the save, but I didn't tell anyone that.
A missed opportunity. He says, if you eat the seed.
All right, down the hatch, like throw it into the air and catch it in my mouth and swallow it.
That's what she said.
When you want, as an action, as your whole turn, you'll be able to morph into a green dragon for 2 turns. So says the dice.
So I can do it, and then when I do it, it lasts
gone.
for that turn and the next turn.
Yeah. So you'll turn, and then you have 2 turns.
Can he be required to say it's morphin time?
He has to.
I'll make a note.
Yeah, you must say morphing time when you're ready.
I turn into
Nice.
the Green Ranger dragon.
Hell yeah, dude.
I will let you open whichever door you want or try to, and then I'll describe what's in it, and then we'll end for the night.
Should
Or
go
if you want to
Turgan.
continue to role play.
Stag's gonna watch the other two walk off. He's gonna look down after hearing the Green Ranger comment. It's like, but I'm the Green Ranger. And then continue following.
You snooze, you lose. What would you guys like to do? There are 6 other doors here.
There's a white door.
There's a white door, there's a black door, there's a door that doesn't have it looks exactly like the other ones. They all look the same, but this particular door you can't really make out what color it is. There's a red door, a blue door, a white door, a gray door, and a black door, and then a random one.
Let's do the white one.
Okay.
That's for you, Turgan, right? Aren't you feeling? Don't you feel a connection to the white? Have
Seems
you-
a little too on the nose, but yeah, like I guess we could try it.
Oh no, there's like things in the past that you've been drawn to.
Yeah, the penis on the guy's face. It's true. That's the only thing.
That's hilarious. Where's the white one? All right, Turgan, you're gonna go open this door.
I suppose
All right.
we'll try the white one.
The white door is going to unlock for you, Turgan. As you touch it, the handle, it unlocks and opens. And in it, white light fills the chamber without a source. So light is spewing into your area, but the room itself is lit up, but there's no source. In it, there are 2 statues standing at the center, a warrior and a priest. Both skull-faced, arms held open as if inviting an embrace. The floor, and everyone can see this because it's just lit up, is inlaid with a spiral of tiny ivory skulls that leads to a shallow basin of clear water. The white skull above you does not feel cold. It feels like a hand on the shoulder. So there's a white skull floating in the room. A passive perception will tell you that it's almost like a hologram feel to it or look to it. And your skin and your body is prickling up, Turgan, as you walk in, almost like you have a sense of belonging, almost.
Okay.
As we walk in, Stag's like, I'm blinded by the light, wrapped up like another rope in the night.
Each PC that walks in hears a loved one's voice. Roll me a wisdom save, each of you, 13, DC 13.
I hear Asterix calling my name.
I got a 13, but I have a minus
6.
12.
19. Hell yeah.
So you hear this this loved one's voice, and it's going to give you advantage on your next. Everyone's going to get advantage on their next 2 turns. So, Seth, you got advantage. Arky, did you? And whose voice did you hear, Chris?
Asterix.
Arky,
The mind flare I banged.
you failed.
Yeah.
Who'd you hear?
If I
A loved one's voice.
my
Say it. Finish it.
my mother from back in the forest
You are going to
Wishing-
get
on my travels.
disadvantage because you failed on your next 2 turns, as the loved one is going to distract you. And Turgan,
My father.
and you passed, failed,
I failed.
and you're going to have disadvantage on your next 2 turns.
Okay.
What's your father disappointed at about you?
That fuck, I don't know. I let the trolls overrun the village, and I wasn't able to save everyone, which is why I became like a troll slayer. Take vengeance upon the trolls that overran the village. I love
You're having a rough poop and you couldn't get out of that house to save everyone.
Yeah.
Troll slayer that couldn't slay the trolls. Not that day.
In the
Hey,
middle,
watch it there, pointing ears.
the middle of the room, there's a basin full of almost milky water.
Milky water.
Yeah, like creamy colored water. And behind it, there's a reflective mirror tile. And when each of you glance into it, and this is where we'll end, it shows the PC's greatest sacrifice. And until next time, we'll keep this puzzle
Roll
going-
high and
going on.
subscribe.
Yeah, roll high and subscribe. You guys get 18 times 3. You guys will get. Oh, it's 18,000 XP or 1,800.
Yes,
sorry, 18,000.
no, you said I'm taking it.
1,800 XP.
I'm taking it
1,800 XP each. And you'll also just make it 2,000 each for your roleplay and stuff.
for our troubles. Thank you.
And Brian almost died. That's good.
You're done.
Cool points.
Cool points. Each of you got 1. 15. Wow.
Nice.
2015.
Cool.
Not seeing X.
Uh,
Oh, there it is. Man. 2015.